If you want to speak with people, prepare.
Stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.
Hey, welcome to Bards Nobles, episode 8 of the town of Ironwill. I'm Aaron, the Dungeon Master, and tonight I am joined by...
I'm Brian, and I'll be playing Iron Jackal.
I'm Andrew Danon. I will be playing Unstable Isis.
I am Trey O'Neill, and I need another beer.
Charles Nelson playing Nin Shadowstar.
Anthony Boyd playing Ion Rulster.
Alrighty, and let's see. Trey, do you remember what happened last time?
I don't believe you're actually rolling.
Didn't even hear a roll.
Wait, do you just want me to answer that question? No, I don't. Okay, so we fought the Claw, and we kicked his ass, and then we found another guy with a speech impediment, and so now we're all and now we're Well, we found Chadwick too, and no, Chadwick 1. I assume there's gonna be Chadwick 2 at some point, and found out he was a double agent. Took care of him. And now we are taking the Gray Boys, and we are all headed to the mayor's mansion to kick his ass.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that covers all
that.
Yeah.
All of that checks out. All right.
There was a camera at some point.
Y'all
we
bypassed
melted
the
it.
camera, and y'all are in tow with, I believe, 15 or 14 Gray Boys.
It's 16.
I think
I feel
it
like
was
14.
I feel like
sounds about
14
right.
sounds
It's like
right.
100.
It's like
But
45.
pretty sure we lost 2.
But 2 of them are carrying a chest.
That's true. 2 of them are
But some of them did get armored up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a litter so they can carry me around.
All right. You don't see one at
Like,
the
how
moment.
many cats is
litter.
that?
All litter.
Y'all walk into this. The tunnel is widening, and it opens up into a large room, very much like the Claw's room. And it's this huge cavernous-looking room. Actually,
No, it's a boss fight.
there's a large contraption in the center of the room that has what's up, Andrew?
Just quick correction. This is episode 9.
Episode 9. For all you people who
How
are
timely.
confused.
We could have fixed that in post, but now it's part of the episode.
There's a large contraption like a table in the center of the room. It looks like it has leather straps on it, and there's this other unrecognized device hanging from the ceiling of the cavern.
It's a sex swing if I've ever
I
seen.
was going to say, are there any implements hanging on the wall?
Implements?
Like big
Yeah.
floppy ones?
Of pain or pleasure?
Or
No.
both.
It's
If you're doing
this-
it right, it's both.
It's just this large cavernous room, and instead of pits on the sides like you guys have normally been seeing, where you'll see the Gray Boys digging tunnels and stuff, y'all see random, just like maybe 6 to 8 foot wide holes in the ground periodically. And
That's weird.
it looks like pretty much all the other rooms. It's got the same kind of pillar supports that y'all have been seeing around, and y'all will see the visage of the dwarven woman that y'all saw earlier, but she no longer looks like she's transparent or see-through. Like, it looks like a physical manifestation.
The device hanging from the ceiling,
Yes,
is it connected to anything?
the ceiling.
Are there any controls?
Yeah, you'll see like a number of like tubes going from it that go to a control panel on the far right wall.
Is this like a carving of the woman, or is it like the woman is standing in front of us?
It looks like there's a dwarf woman standing in front of you.
Oh,
Yes.
Is she hot?
seems like a non-issue. Let's investigate.
No, not at all.
There's a person just staring at us, and we're like,
She has not greeted us.
let's look around.
So yeah, y'all see her, and she's looking right at y'all.
Is there a rock on the ground, like tiny rock?
It's a cavern, so yeah, I'm sure there's a little bit of rock.
Pick up a tiny rock, I cast light on it, and I flick it at her.
Okay, so the ceilings have been
I'm just like, guys, it's just a ghost again.
the ceilings have been pretty evenly lighted. Like y'all can see pretty well, but you still cast light and throw it out there.
I did not know that, but yes, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
there are these like glowing stalactites hanging from the ceiling periodically.
Now there's
that-
a glowing pebble flying at your face.
Excellent.
yeah, but you throw this glowing pebble.
Yes.
Yeah. At her, so she's like maybe 25 feet away, and you're just gonna chunk it at her.
I'm just gonna flick it at her. I think it's hologram.
Oh, okay. As it like hits on the ground and rolls up to her, like she's casting shadows and stuff.
Huh.
Does she
Excellent.
react?
She just keeps looking at y'all, and she says,
Woman, you ghost?
Go, get away, ghost.
Sure, ghost.
I'm gonna start throwing tiny rocks at people, and then when it hits them, I'm just gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were a hologram."
or ghost.
Or ghost.
Seems legit.
Go back to Baba Yaga.
she begins to like start pacing, not walking towards y'all, but like kind of like puts her hands behind her back and starts pacing and kind of talking to herself, but also y'all at the same time. And she's like, y'all are the ones who killed my brother, aren't you? And she's just back and forth, and you can tell like she's like holding back some anger.
I turned to them. You guys killed her brother?
Absolutely, we did.
Oh, cool. I was not
said with
part of
that
that. I not kill your brother, but wait. Is he a dwarf man? Put me in here? Little dwarf dude?
Little.
Yes, he was the dwarf that captured
dwarf
you
dude.
and all of your friends who gave their lives up willingly to me.
Well, then fuck him. Glad he's dead. Good job, guys. I like you more and more.
I yell out, stand aside. We're leaving this place.
I like it. Authoritative, but lack of direction.
Just vague enough.
The ball's in her court now.
She says, "Are you sure you want to leave?" All of his friends said the same thing, but eventually joined my cause.
Less easy on friends. We work together. And they
Yes, we have to leave.
very much like to leave.
Gotcha.
We have
Well,
to bring these men back home.
and then let's see.
I think that's the mission.
She
That was our mission, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
is it. She starts waving her hands, and y'all can tell that there's a spell being cast.
I hide behind my gray boys.
And
Throw a snowball at her.
You throw a snowball,
Yeah, I cast Ray of Frost.
ray of frost,
Yeah.
at her. So she cast a spell, and then
Yeah.
you cast it in reaction.
Yes.
So whose spell takes first?
Hers.
Okay.
Probably.
Hers.
I don't know. It's mine's like an action, so.
Okay, Charles, will you give me a
All your money.
it's page
Nah.
231? I need a book.
I don't have my PhD.
No.
Gotcha.
Here you go.
Who has books? But yeah, I reach into my gherkin and I pull out a large snowball.
I thought that was a tiny pickle. You trying to say jerkin?
Is it? Is that a thing? No,
Like, a gherkin's-
it's the accent, so it's like,
Yeah.
it's a regional thing.
It's a regional. I'm pretty sure it's a tiny pickle everywhere.
When I see you peel a snowball, I am blown away. Eyes big as saucer
Any-
plates.
All right.
And he blows you away.
I need you to tell me what your character is currently thinking.
What my character is currently thinking. I'm wondering what spell she's casting.
Gotcha. All right. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't look into her eyes or her cleavage.
I can't help it. I'm staring.
Those are the only two places the eyes go. What am I supposed to do?
I was in jail a long time.
You said wisdom saving?
Her
Yeah.
beard is so sexy.
17.
17.
Her beard is so
Okay.
sexy.
You feel this presence in your mind,
Okay.
and at the last second, you're able to throw up some type of mental shielding and like block it out, and then the presence fades away. So, and then Let's see.
It's hit the fucking snowball.
Your snowball
Yeah.
hits her, right?
Well, I got to make an attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to get +5 on that. 18.
Okay. Well, your snowball hits her.
Sweet.
Yay!
7 damage.
Your balls in her face. Very nice.
I say, no more spellcasting from you.
In Soviet Russia, spellcast you.
This guy.
She says, "Oh, there will be plenty more where that came from. I am the keen senses of the Hellhound, and I see all. And I know that y'all were sent here by Kiefer Tall.
Who?
I know he's betrayed his brother." She says all of this to y'all.
Kiefer Tall?
Kiefer Tall.
I just say, that's what K stands for.
Solved a mystery, guys. Let's go home.
I don't know, guys. I just want to attack her now.
Yeah, let's kick her ass. All right, how far away from me is she?
Roguespear assemble!
She's about 25 feet away.
Fantastic. I run up and I try to punch her in the taint.
Okay. As you start running towards her,
No.
Feeling pretty
she
confident, guys.
casts another spell and disappears.
Oh.
Everybody roll initiative.
Shady. Oh my.
Yeah, boy.
18.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
21.
I'm gonna get a beer.
Yeah.
Keep yelling numbers at him before he writes them down.
Excellent. Trey is next to the enemy. This is what I've been waiting for the whole time. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Collateral damage.
It's what I call Fireball. At 5th level.
Can you do Fireball?
Yes.
Nice.
Cleric of Light.
Nice.
I rolled a 5.
Alrighty.
Rolled 7. Well, my total is 11, though.
My total is 5.
Okay.
18.
So we got Baby Shark is an 18.
I have 21.
Iron Rooster is a 21. And you are
12.
12.
11.
10.
It's 11.
Okay.
9.
And Jekyll is 11. You?
5.
5. We're going to put you down at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm 6.
Power bottom.
Alrighty.
That's how we do, baby boo.
You were what, Charles?
6.
6. Okay. So.
Years old. It's so quiet in here.
Yes, it is.
It's the sound of math.
All right. And it looks like Baby Shark has the initiative.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm sorry, Iron Rooster. I need to reverse these.
Baby Rooster.
Do.
I see her go Bises,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh shit, she's invisible. I know how to fix invisible, and I cast Fairy Fire centered on where she was.
Okay.
So 20-foot cube, she gets Dex save.
All right.
She's now invisible. Bahaha.
She dodges it.
Yeah. So you cast Fairy Fire exactly where she was, and that entire place just lights up. Trey, give me a dexterity save.
All right. Math. 16.
You beat it.
All right. So it just looks like the rocks and the pebbles are glowing vibrantly.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And then I prepare myself for battle.
All righty. And as you do, the room shifts, and all of a sudden, everything in the room starts looking desaturated. Like each other starts looking like y'all have muted color tones and everything. And this fog that comes out of nowhere just starts to evaporate into the room. And visibility is now reduced to 15 feet.
Interesting. Very interesting.
All right. And next up is Baby Shark.
I yell out, "Gray boys, to me!"
All right. And then all 14 of them just try their best to huddle and crowd your position.
All right.
How many of them fall in the holes set throughout the room?
You know what?
They're on the edges.
I thought those were on the edges.
No, they're scattered throughout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what he
So,
said going
hopefully
into
y'all don't fall into them, seeing as visibility is low and all.
As long as they're within 15 feet, we're good, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All my magic is fist based, so I'm gonna have a little trouble here.
Punch the fog.
I am going to move 15 feet, just like deeper into the room,
Alrighty.
and see what I can see.
As you move deeper, you get closer to the contraption that's in the center of the room.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, you still don't see her.
All right. How far away from the contraption am I? I can see it.
You can be as close as you want.
I want to be right next to it. I'm going to punch the shit out of it.
There you go.
Okay. It's made out of iron and leather.
I punch the leather bits.
He's just holding up a belt, just punching it.
Because it's like this iron table with like leather straps on it.
I thought something was suspended from the
And there
ceiling.
is something that's suspended from the ceiling, but like your
It's
height,
how
you're not
high is
going to
the
get
ceiling?
it.
It's the tank of the cave.
The ceiling's probably about like it opened up a little bit taller, so it's probably about 10 feet tall. And this is dangling from that.
Okay.
If I was standing on the
It's like
table,
classic
could I reach
laser versus
Your height, you're not going to be able to
007.
reach it.
it? I say, "Gray boys, onto the table."
All of them use their turn to just pile up onto the table. None
right.
of them are doing anything constructive.
I say, and then I yell to freeze, and then I climb the Gray boys to get as
God.
close to the thing as I can.
All right. You climb it up.
All right, am I close enough to the thing?
You're close enough to try something.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna. I start punching that shit.
Mhm.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, sure. That will hit.
All right, that's 4 damage.
Okay.
Did the thing look on at all, or was
No.
it was just dormant?
It looked
No, I
very
thought this
dormant.
was hiding her. All right, I'm gonna punch it again. 22.
Okay.
It's like, if I
that's
can't
gonna
break
hit.
you, I'm gonna break your stuff.
8 damage.
Alrighty.
And he's writing it down. I'm doing damage, guys.
That's just to make you feel better. Aaron's a good
Well,
friend.
it's working.
Gotcha. And at the end of your turn, you'll hear her voice call out and say, "You think you can command these dregs? They have no willpower of their own. Dregs, scatter." And all of your gray boys just run away.
Oh no, my Gray boys.
Does he
They're
fall?
called dregs. We know that.
Oh, yeah, he falls.
I feel like that's more of like an adjective, like who a comment on who they are.
So now the gray boy that you were riding on
Yeah.
is running away.
I hold on.
They use most of their movement, so like they haven't been able to make it too far.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
All right. And next up is Iron Jackal.
When she tells
Oh, wait.
the
Oh, sorry. Can I try to grab onto the thing?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a deck save to try to hold on.
All right, as they run
We'll
away.
say it's 15.
That's 15.
You make it, so
All
you're dangling right now.
Yes.
Like a dingleberry.
when she tells the Gray Boys to scatter,
Mhm.
can we tell what direction her voice came from?
From where y'all are standing, it just kind of sounds like it's forward. It's echoey in these halls, and the low visibility makes it very difficult to make sense of everything.
All right.
Iron Jackal.
Can I see where she was standing originally, where the fairy fire is?
From where y'all are standing, it's clouded by the fog.
All right. Can I see where the controls are?
No,
thing.
they're further back. They were even further back than she was.
All right. Well, I would like to move forward to where I saw her last.
Yeah.
Until that's within view.
Yep.
And 30 feet of movement.
Yep.
Do I see it?
You make it there, and
All right.
you can now see the contraption, and you see Baby Shark dangling.
Can I make it to the contraption or to the controls or no?
No, not to the controls, but to the contraption.
I don't want to get to that. I want the controls. Well, I'm going to. build up a pump and a sweat and a sheen really quick.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna
So,
keep
like, you just
flexing
start
really-
jogging
I
in
start
place?
jogging in place. I start sweating. And then I try to scoop up as much sweat as possible and throw it to where I saw her last and cast grease just right in that area.
Okay. Alrighty, cast your grease.
It's greasy.
It's greasy now.
So if anything's standing in that area,
They have to make
a dex save.
a dex save?
Yeah, so-
Okay. And what is it?
The Gray Boys.
You have to beat a 13.
They're all
Okay.
greasy now.
She initially rolled a 12. And that's a dex?
Yeah.
Okay. So they just fall prone?
Yep.
Okay. So you don't see anything happen.
Do we hear anything splash in the grease?
You hear numerous gray boys splash in the grease.
Scooby-Doo.
The low visibility makes it hard to see the sound waves.
Do I see the grease?
It's echoey.
Like, do I see any like depressions or something in the puddle that I've now made?
Yeah, you can faintly make out something.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna keep that info to myself.
Nice.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my big barbell.
Okay. So you summon your.
I just pull it out of the ground.
All right. That's where it was.
Yeah, the ground.
For safekeeping.
Best place.
All right.
That's my turn.
Unstable Ursus.
I am going to just kind of take a look around, and I'm just like, this fog is very unhelpful.
Foggy.
And
Fog.
I want to just like kind of run my hand through it. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the fog.
On the fog?
Yeah.
Okay. As you cast Dispel Magic, the fog starts to dissipate and the room clears up and everybody looks like they, have their colors back.
Yay!
Colored again.
Wow. Well, alrighty then.
It's a big deal.
Let's see.
It's gonna be quiet until we move on to the next thing.
I'm trying to see if I have.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
Please hold.
Leaving that one alone. Just trying to see if I had any.
Baby Shark will be back with you in a moment.
Just trying to see if there was.
I hope it's a death ray.
All right, yeah,
because I plan on turning it on.
That's it for my turn.
That's
The
it for
Gray
your turn.
Boys.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything
The Gray
that was
Not the Gray Boys.
that I could cast as a bonus action, but I don't.
We need
All
that.
right.
Oh, actually,
This should be our next shirt. Just a gray T-shirt that says Gray Boy.
Yep.
Gray Boys to me.
It's just a gray shirt that says "boy" on it. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Alrighty.
Shillelagh.
And you are shillelagh'd up. And now
Top of the morning to you.
I take offense to that.
it is the Keen's turn.
It's funny. It's like you.
I feel like
That's why I drink my
1/16
Guinness.
of you.
And she,
Aren't you Japanese?
1/16 of you, mudblood.
all of a sudden, she becomes
No, I'm
visible
Scottish.
in the grease. Like
she
you
laying
see
down?
her. Well, she stood up at this
Oh.
point, and you see her coalescing magic in the air as she unleashes a bright blue lightning bolt at you,
Yeah.
Iron Jackal.
I dodge.
Did anybody else step forward?
Man, I'm beating this sack that's hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
Also, does the lightning ignite the grease she is now covered in?
What? No.
Nope.
You know, your electricity does degrees.
I batted away.
Alrighty. So there's lightning coming to you,
All right.
and we're gonna go with
I say not today.
Well, you already pointed at him before you rolled.
Boyd, and I keep rolling one, and
You can right.
Is her blouse clinging to her body because of all the grease? You know.
sure,
All right, cool.
yeah, she's a little.
Mm.
Yeah.
She got a little bit of grease on her blue silk.
I pull my shirt down just a little bit.
So everybody makes a dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
You got to beat 17.
I do not.
21.
11.
11. Okay.
Blackjack.
So we're gonna go with, I think it's 10 d8. I need some d8s.
12.
Charles says it's 12d8.
Oh, it's 12d8?
No.
Thanks, Charles.
20d8. What?
Wait, were we all supposed to do a dex save?
No,
or
no,
just
no.
those
Just
three?
those three.
Okay.
It says 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
So 10, 11, 26, and did I roll 10? That's 8. 2 more. And then we're good. So that's 26 and 27, 32. Everybody takes 32 damage except for you, Trey. You
32.
take 16.
I take 0, son. Evasion.
Okay, you use your evasion, but somehow you're dangling and dodging at the same time.
Pulls up and hides behind the machine.
I just know I can use evasion. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, but she
Press
is
this button.
she is suddenly visible. And when they walk through the grease, do they have to make a dex save, or is it just when they're in it?
Says enters the area or ends their turn there. Otherwise, they fall prone.
How big is it?
10 foot.
Okay, she's gonna
Cube.
she used half of her
Square.
movement to get out.
Cuba Grease.
It says it a 10 foot square.
10 foot square. Okay, so she used half of her movement getting up, and
Mhm.
she's going to use the remaining 12 and a half feet to move back away from y'all out of the grease.
Gotcha.
And then it's going to go back to Iron Rooster.
Wait, did I get a turn?
No, you did not.
Did you not?
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Silver Crow, go ahead.
All right. So she's still visible, right?
She is now, yeah.
Sweet. I will cast.
Fireball.
Kill boss.
I don't have fireball,
Ah.
unfortunately. I will cast blight on her,
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh,
And so,
and
sounds harsh.
she has to make a Constitution saving throw against DC 17.
as you cast your spell and it makes its way towards her, she reacts and casts another spell that envelops yours. What level is Blight?
As a warlock, I think all my spells are level 5.
Okay. So she is going to have to roll.
Roll for it.
And the DC is going to be 12,
There's a
right?
nitrogen ping pong ball.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
I
remember.
was like,
Okay. Here, I don't know whose dice is which.
I had the space in the black and white one.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure Counterspell is like 10.
6, bro.
What? Counter spell.
Counting spells.
Andrew, you got the D6s?
Yeah.
I got some D6s. How many you need?
10.
I have 12.
Yeah.
Give me all those but 10.
Spellcasting ability.
Mission
The DC
seven, eight,
equals
nine,
10 plus
I have
the
10.
spell's level. Okay, so it'd be 15.
Okay.
So 10 is 10 plus your spell's level, and she
And they have skulls on.
rolled.
That's metal.
Metal as fuck.
Her spellcasting ability is 9. So she rolled a 14. So you still got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
She has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, now she's
Ag-
making a Constitution saving
Right.
throw.
against 17.
She does not.
You
So
got
what
conned,
happened-
bitch.
What happens to her? She gets blighted.
She takes 8d8 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Ability save.
Alrighty. Get to roll.
You need some D8s?
I should have a ton of d8s in here somewhere.
There goes one.
I think that was a d4.
I got some.
You need to borrow a tray for these.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, there's a lot of ones in here.
Use your sorcerer points.
I do that as a warlock.
DM said you could.
Alright,
You're just following directions.
He just wants you to spend them all before the
20.
main boss fight.
30. Exactly 30.
30 damage. All right. And
Thanks, dude.
That's a lot of damage.
Yep.
all right. So is there any residual effects or is it just damage?
Let's see.
She dies.
All right. And then you're up next, Iron Rooster.
Oh wait, there's actually an extra D8 because it's 5th level.
Oh, okay.
Snap.
That's the one to do
So-
it. It's gonna kill her.
So it's 38 instead of 30.
Nice.
She's unconscious.
Reviver.
Here you go, Brian.
Why would we do that?
Back that back down a little bit.
No, there's no residual effects.
Okay.
It says it has no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh, why didn't you tell me that?
Undead construct.
It actually heals her.
She's stronger than before, you fool.
But she
Alrighty.
looks visibly hurt by it, right?
Yeah, like that. Like she tried her
offended.
best to stop it, but your magic overpowered her,
Yeah.
and it breaks through. And you hear this glass shatter as your magic penetrates her magic and strikes her.
Sexy.
Wow.
She's been penetrated
It's
by your
getting really-
magic.
It's getting really
Alright.
graphic.
I didn't hear any consent in there at all.
Iron Rooster steps forward, lines her up, takes a
Snorts a line of coke.
deep breath.
That's a lot.
Here
Just
comes another
erupts
penetration.
this giant ball of fire from my mouth and just launches towards her.
Okay.
She gets a deck save.
Alrighty. Another ball of magic coming towards her.
Mhm.
She can't use her reaction, so she's gonna suck it.
She just opens wide.
She still gets deck save.
Yeah.
Just accepts her fate.
She just head back, arms out.
She still takes half. Oh,
Shit, dude.
Yes.
6. 5.
Nails it.
Quick, somebody get up a calculator.
Where's
my
my
God.
abacus?
38.
You know you had
divided by
to
2.
You know what's in your
Be-
backpack, Brian.
I don't know. Ask your wife.
How much?
19.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, it was 19 total?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does she have to
No,
No,
it was-
19 was the half.
Oh, okay. I was like, really?
do better, boy?
And then
Does the grease catch on fire?
good question.
Uh,
She's covered in grease.
she is covered a little bit in grease. And we'll find out as the turns move forward. Okay. So next up is Baby Shark.
All right.
But before you start your turn,
okay.
all
She
of a
dies.
sudden the room shifts again. And you guys now, like, stars fade in from the sky. The ceiling, all of a sudden, it looks like you guys are in outer space. Like, y'all can see stars and distant planets, and y'all look like as if you're on a rotating asteroid that's spinning and hurling through space.
That's
The contraption is still there, hanging from the ceiling, sort of like this weird anchor that looks like it's just floating there. And the pits, all of a sudden, now look like they're holes that go straight through the asteroid.
Interesting.
Pretty sure this dangler is making all this.
Yeah, y'all kind of feel like there's less gravity in the room now.
I butt slam her. I'll
Wait, is this in
a
your
la
turn?
Borderlands.
So that's
how-
going on in your turn.
How far away from? Can I see her?
Yeah, you can see her. She's probably about 15 feet, 20 feet away from you. Around
All
that,
right.
around that much.
I punch the dangler or the lady. All right. I hop down off the dangler and I start walking towards the lady. Or
Okay.
like, a light jog. I don't know. I'm moving.
You're moving.
towards-
All right.
Yeah, right up to her.
Get closer to her.
After that, it'll be
Bring more
Iron Jackal's
fireballs.
turn.
Wait, no, what? No, I get to her, and then I'm be like, all right, look, I'm not gonna punch a lady in the taint. I am gonna punch you in the mouth, though,
Like a gentleman.
like a gentleman. And I punch her in the mouth.
Luckily, she's a dwarf, and you can reach it.
Yeah. 26.
That is going to hit.
All right. 3 damage. Rolled a 1.
All right.
Put that dice in dice jail. I'm gonna spend a key point too to like do 4 attacks. So
All right.
let's see. That'll be a 15.
Yep.
All right.
Man.
8 damage.
8.
Yep. 27?
No, that one misses.
No. It's
Yeah,
too
that
much. Too good. 7 damage. And last one. Come on. Oh, come on. 21.
That's it.
3 damage again.
All right.
I rolled 2 1s on my damage dice. And then,
So you go up to her and you just start wailing on her.
yeah, just like 4 jabs in the face. I'm like bobbing and weaving, just bop, 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 bop. And then I just stand there like, all right, what's next?
Gotcha. You bop, 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 bop her,
Yeah.
and she looks pretty dazed and falls back.
Nice.
And like she looks like she's completely unconscious on the ground.
Does the room change?
No, the room is still floating through space.
Before Boyd gets a chance, I search her.
Wise decision.
Okay. She has some goggles on, and really like she wasn't carrying a lot of like weaponry or anything. She was wearing simple, like, I guess her robes were fancy, if you want to take those.
That seems inappropriate.
Disrober?
That seems inappropriate. I did take her goggles though.
Yeah.
I put those on top of my
Gotcha.
head.
I'll get with you later on what those are.
Yeah, I should not have done that. I also yell out, "Gray boys to me!" and see what happens.
Gotcha. All of the gray boys come to you.
Yes. My milkshakes do bring all the boys to the yard.
Get out.
Hey, look, gray boys to me.
And they all go to him.
Son of a bitch! I thought it was my thing.
Gray boys, follow the little punchy man.
Are we still in an order of any kind?
No, y'all are out of initiative
All right.
now.
Can I still see the consoles?
Yeah, you can see them.
All right, well, I run over to it, feign at pressing buttons, and then smash it.
Okay. So you don't actually push any buttons?
I make it look like I'm trying to figure it out, and it doesn't work out, and then I smash it.
Okay. It gets smashed.
All right, anything change?
I mean,
We're
the
still in
controls
space.
look very inoperable.
Gotcha.
You broke things.
Well, we can't open the door out.
After you smash it, the room fades and it looks normal again.
Gotcha.
Nice.
We were both working the same
Yeah,
angle, you know?
Yeah. Do we kill her? Do we tie her up? Leave her?
Is she dead?
Do we feed them to these gray boys?
I mean, they are hungry, I think.
I walk over.
I assume they'll eat anything you tell them to.
She's in the process of it.
Let's just say eat her and see what they
okay.
do.
Gray
I
boys,
apologize.
tie her up.
The gray boys don't have any rope and they just stand there.
I throw them 50 feet of rope. Gray boys, tie her up.
Okay.
Is
They do what they're told and they tie her. They literally just tie her up, not to anything.
How do you know what type of knots they know how to tie?
I'm
They just start
dusting
wrapping
things up.
rope around her. They don't actually tie a knot.
Oh, so they don't tie her
Yeah.
up. They literally just wrap her
Gray
up.
boys,
just wrap-
execute Bolin!
Gray boys, come here, learn. I
Yeah,
tie
so we
her up.
restrain her. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, I didn't say non-lethal, but okay.
Oh, did you want to kill her?
I mean, non-lethal.
I give her a healing word and I go, hey, dwarf lady. Boop, boop, boop. And I give her
Should probably gag her. She's
With what?
She was in the middle of death saving throws, but now she's awake.
she gets 7 HP.
Okay. So she now has 7 HP.
Mm.
I point to one of the gray boys and say, "You jam your hand in her mouth."
I pick her up by the I just grab the rope
Okay.
like the scruff. And
Yeah.
I just pick her up and she's waking up now.
Yeah, she's coming to.
Ask her.
Now what?
Yeah, I believe we interrogate her now.
Yes. Or torture. I am very good at torture.
I'm sure there'll be time for fun later.
It's not fun. It's calling.
I shake her and
It's
say,
calling.
tell us what you know about the stuff.
I push the interrogate button.
Spill it.
And
Yeah, that's vague. Spill it.
Give me your beans. Is that the saying?
The beans, where are they?
Let cat out of box.
Is it dead or alive? We don't know. Let it out of box.
Until we observe it.
You may have defeated me, but you'll never defeat the flames. They will consume you. His iron will break you.
A friend of yours?
Sound familiar, honestly. What church you go to?
Who will break me? I shake her again.
You shake her violently, and she's just like, the flames of the Hellhound will consume you.
I do like fire.
How do we how do we meet this hellhound?
Just keep shaking her.
No, you can't stop it now. It's already in motion. Your fates are intertwined.
That sounds like out of job description.
Where's quickest exit from these caves?
You look around, and there are only two doors, the one that you came in and one that you didn't.
Is that what she tells us?
No.
What is that? Is that how we get out of here?
Make her lead us through the door.
She doesn't respond to that.
Can I hold her? Okay.
Sure, I toss her over to you.
I pick her up. I walk over to a hole and I hold her over the hole. Which way is quickest out?
So you'll notice that the hole's maybe about like 8 feet down.
Yeah, it's just going to hurt.
Oh, okay. She's just like, I don't know what you want.
That door or this door? Quickest way out.
Out of what? What are you
Here.
trying to get out of?
I'm trying to get out of the fucking ground. I'm so sick of this dirt. I'm sick
I
of
say,
this.
wait, comrade. Okay.
Untie me, and I'll show you the quickest way out of here.
It's
No.
trap. Don't listen to her.
Maybe
know
she's
what?
just trying to help.
Do we have the Grey Boys eat
no,
her?
No, wait.
Grey
wait,
Boys eat her.
Wait, hold.
Great boys, hold.
What connection does the mayor have to all this?
Yeah.
The mayor. pff, That's just a power position that he holds to.
Upon you, sir.
That's just a position that he holds to maneuver his pawns. We'll go with that.
Oh. So wait, the mayor is the hellhound. Is that what I'm picking up?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go punch his
So
tank.
wait. One more.
All right.
Just for due diligence.
No, I'm just gonna go punch the mayor's tank.
Oh, okay. These Grey Boys. Explain them. Where they come from.
Oh, good idea.
They are all that's left of a person once you extract their willpower. They have no wills of their own.
Can you get that back to them? Can you make them people again?
No, they willingly give it to me.
Yeah, when you say willing, you mean you cast spell and then they do it, or
No,
they're
no,
just
no.
Like
like,
sexual thing.
No. All of them experience tremendous pain until they give their will to me.
oh, so okay, you torture them until they give it up. Okay, Grey Boys, eat her. And I toss her on the ground.
So she's now in a pit.
No, I toss her on the ground.
Okay.
I toss her back. I'm like, Grey Boys, eat her.
And then the Grey Boys just go at it. And they just start just biting into her and just ripping her apart, and she's screaming the whole time.
Whew.
As one does. Yeah, no.
That was way more intense than I thought.
I leave the room.
I lean towards Roaster. That's disgusting, right? Who is this guy?
I mean, I don't like my Grey Boys being used like that, but
They're all covered in just this fresh visceral and blood. It's everywhere. There's just a puddle of gore where this woman
I was like, Grey Boys, take turns coming to the shower. I hold up the infinite water and I was like, wash that off. Guys, I'm sorry. I got carried away. That was way worse than I thought.
We will omit this from the mission report.
Oh,
As long as we clean the Grey Boys, no one will know. It's totally fine.
We agree she bad person, but that. Woo.
All right. This way.
Yeah. I
Go through the door.
I stand at the exit, just letting the Grey Boys wash as
All
they
right,
come through.
they get all cleaned up and everything.
say, Grey Boys, single file. I'm a little ashamed. Let's go.
I know you command Grey Boys. That's too much power for me. Ugh. Zoth, forgive me.
All right, and y'all continue forward down the tunnel.
Yep.
Yes.
Sacred tunnel.
All righty. As y'all continue forward, y'all very shortly will get to a ladder, and this ladder goes straight up, and you cannot see the top.
Do I hear anything?
No,
Do we have to
No.
make a stamina
Not yet.
check?
not yet.
I'm gonna put my goggles on and look up.
Okay.
You're blinded. It's the goggles of eye daggers.
Don't give him that idea.
How big is this like vertical?
Goggles of
How big around is this vertical ladder tunnel?
Is it me or is it
It's
hot in here?
probably about
hot in
like
here.
6 or 7 feet.
We'll change it to
around.
G-shorts.
Okay, good.
It's
So-
just like a like a round.
So
tunnel.
climbing up doesn't like block the way.
No, like if you were to climb up, like, are you asking if people could see above you?
Yeah, or around you or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Give me a second, Trey. Everybody else, go ahead and be doing stuff.
I think we're fine with one tray. I don't think we can handle a second one.
I have a strict 1 tray limit. You can bring a trace or a trip. I'm fine with that. No more trays.
There's like 4 trays on the table.
Nah.
Play your cards right. I'll be on the table too.
Grey Boys, eat silver.
Somebody inspect ladder. Does it look safe? Is it
That's
up
what
to,
Hold on.
is it up to standards?
That's what I'm trying to do, but for some reason these goggles keep making a page flipping noise.
I'll climb this ladder. I'll go first. You guys get me out of jail. I climb ladder. I check it. I start climbing ladder.
All right, Trey, you have Eyes of the Eagle, and you get advantage on perception checks while you are wearing these. And you can see extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across from, you can make details out on them.
All right,
So when you look up,
Yeah.
you can see that the atmospheric perspective clouds the ability to see past the ladder before you can see the top of it.
Oh, all right. Staring right into these clouds. But I can see the details, the minute details, the hues.
You can climb up first.
It's an HDR.
I'm gonna go with you.
I start climbing.
All right.
I,
So you climb first.
Also, before I start to get too far, I'll turn down. Anybody hurt? Anybody need help? Health?
No.
I took that lightning bolt.
I'm good.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself. And I cast it at... I'm going to cast it at... You know what? Cast it at 4th level.
Oh, I'd like to tell the Grey Boys to go back and get all that stuff that I assume they dropped.
Oh yeah, they dropped it.
Yeah.
Hardcore. When she told them to scatter, or when you told them to
Yeah,
climb a
yeah.
ladder of each other, yeah, that all got
Oh,
dropped.
damn.
Yeah. Anything they were holding in the last, like, 20 minutes, I tell them to go get.
Okay.
We'll see what that does.
they're
So
holding you
they
in the last
go-
20 minutes.
So they leave, and they're gone for right
Sorry,
now.
I dropped one.
All right.
Back there. I get 20 HP back.
Alrighty. So Iron Rooster has led the charge.
I don't like ladders.
Is that on your character sheet? Afraid of
It
ladders?
is now. I'm a big boy. Every ladder I've come across,
A ladder
does
killed
not end well.
A ladder killed my father. Wrung him dry. I climb ladder.
After that, I cut out the bottom of the ladder.
All right, so you're climbing the ladder, and no
Yes.
one else is.
And I'm sawing the bottom of the ladder.
It's
You guys
an
climb it up?
iron ladder that's
I'll follow
like
up. I'll follow him up.
built into the rock. It's like fastened into the cavern.
I start climbing the ladder as well. And I say, Grey Boys, follow me.
All right, they have all left you, and none are around you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I shout it down there, and then I start climbing the ladder. If they either come out or they don't.
All right, so Unstable Ursus is climbing the ladder. You have
Yep.
started climbing the ladder. You really don't care if they come.
How selfish.
Fine. I wait on the Grey Boys to come.
All right.
All of them.
So you're going up the ladder. Ursus is going up the ladder.
I'll go up
Baby
the ladder.
Shark is waiting. Charles.
I reach into my component pouch.
Yeah.
I pull out some white chalk. And I just pat my hands.
God.
Bend down and I grab the underside of my thighs. And I cast levitate and just lift myself up.
This is like you just dump
Deadlifting myself.
Is it a deadlift or a squat? I can't tell.
But I can rise at a rate of 20 feet.
All right. You're actually going faster than they are.
Nice.
I see him. I start crying. I can't let him beat me. No.
Yeah. It looks like he's squatting, like maybe even he's concentrating, like he's trying to force something out as he goes up.
It's like a weird squatty potty situation.
Yeah. And it goes up, and for you guys on the ladder, it just kind of feels like it keeps going and going and going.
As I see him pass me, I'm like, I should do that. And I levitate on myself and follow.
All right.
But without the squatting motion.
What do you look like when you levitate?
Normal.
Like he's waiting in a fucking elevator, just looking at his watch.
All right. So
Just
that's
genie arm fold.
Yeah.
And just levitates.
That's fun.
So-
Tapping his foot on nothing.
you're down at the bottom right now. Everybody else is going up the ladder.
Yeah, while I'm waiting on the Grey Boys, I'm going to ping Naomi.
She pings you before you can.
Oh. I go, how weird. I was just going to call you.
She says, you, what about?
Just checking in, seeing how you're doing.
Oh, that's exactly what I was doing.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
Real talk though, what's up with this Iron Rooster fella?
Okay. So I got a little bit on that. Apparently he is a part of another organization like us, another hero organization.
Mm-hmm.
And his organization has actually been missing. Like they had a team go missing. The team that they sent out most recently went missing.
How long
And
ago?
get this,
Okay.
they went missing in Ironwill. How about that?
Oh, it's a place to get lost.
Yeah.
All right.
It's almost like I called you for a
Boyd, is
reason.
there any details that Naomi would have looked up about your organization?
They are very religious, kind of a zealot group.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, bro?
That was a roach on my neck.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Time out. Everybody hit pause. Everyone do a deck save real quick.
I think you brought that in from outside.
What? Where is it? It was on my leg and I flicked it that way.
Oh, it's inside you now.
That's fine.
Charles, clean your bridge.
Like that episode of X-Files?
Clean your bridge.
I don't remember that.
Oh, there's an episode of X-Files where roaches
Wherever
like
it went, it's not
dig
dead.
into people.
Oh,
It's not dead. Jesus.
Oh, it reminds me of that.
It's only going to get stronger.
Scarabs from the Mummy.
Yeah.
cock a mouse.
All right, we're good now.
Are we?
Well, I don't know where it went. It's just not on me anymore.
We'll find
down,
it.
Or we're just going to play.
Roll initiative, Roach.
I'm just leaving all this in here.
All right, we're
Great.
back.
We're back.
You never left.
All right, all the Grey Boys return to you at this point in your conversation with Naomi, and some of them are carrying pieces of the dwarven woman,
Okay.
and some of them are carrying the chest that you had them carry
Yeah.
earlier.
It's gonna be complicated to get that up the ladder. All right, fantastic.
Grey boys, levitate.
We'll try that in a second. So, is he to be trusted, Naomi?
Boyd, is there anything that she would be able to find out publicly about your organization that would lead her to a conclusion either way?
They've done good work. Not always good people.
They're like us. They're an analog.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems like they fight for good causes with, I mean, a couple of missions that look like they turn out about as well as our Black Forest mission.
Well, on that note, we should kill him. All right, fair enough. Anything else? Any other information you have about the other stuff I asked you about?
About Hellhound, Big Papa has been doing a lot of research on that, and actually he wanted to talk to you about that because he's had a run-in with, he says, the leader of Hellhound historically.
Oh, interesting.
And then Big Papa gets on and he's like,
I say, hold on 1 second. I put my hand over the phone or the stone. I say, all right, Grey Boys, up the ladder. Take the chest with you. Figure it out. Yeah, hey, I'm here.
okay. He says, the leader of this organization is a diabolical man. The last time I saw him, he was plotting revolution. I don't know what depths he sunk to, but I do know that he did acquire the help of some type of mystic woman who is helping him in this quest. You need to be on the lookout for that.
Was it a dwarven woman?
Yes, I don't know her name or anything like that, but I do remember that was something that he was desperately seeking.
Okay, I feel like that situation resolved itself.
Oh, you've dealt with her?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah. No, she's been dealt with. But we're bringing parts of her back with us.
Okay.
No, she's dead. It's fine. All right. So anything else?
If he's been able to recruit her, you need to be vigilant for what he has planned.
Oh, okay.
Because he was talking about machinations and automatons and armies of vast size that were powered by willpower of other people. He was a madman. He had said he had been talking to this mystic woman who was able to like drain people's willpower and stuff. And let me tell you, dude, he took that way too far.
Okay. When this dude drained their willpower, was there like a big machine he used or something?
I don't know the specifics. This was all conjecture when I was talking to him. He was just talking about how much he was done with the royalty in this country and stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems like I got a handle on it. She's dead, and I'm pretty sure
Well, that's good. Hopefully that puts a damper on his plans.
Yeah, and I think we broke the machine too, so that's good. Cool, man. So how's it going?
I'm gonna let you get back to the mission.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll catch up later, bro.
Yeah. Don't let this turn into another Black Forest. And he hangs up.
We're in a cave.
Already completely different.
What was that? Oh, I thought you.
Wait. Hello? All right. No. It's cool.
All right. So the Grey Boys are making their way up. Everybody's making their way up the ladder. And as you guys ascend, y'all hear some music playing in the background. You're not sure where it's coming from, but y'all definitely hear music.
I assume it's some more jazzy.
All right. So eventually, everybody reaches the top. It takes Baby Shark much, much longer than everybody else due to his short stature and his late his tardiness to
we're being
task.
heightist, aren't we?
Well, what does the top look like?
Once you guys get up there, it's just another tunnel with a very short amount of distance before you see a door, wooden door.
Ooh.
Oh, so it just opens up into a flat, or like into a landing.
Yeah, it just like comes up to a landing that basically is just a single tunnel that goes forward to a door.
Is this carved or rough like we've seen?
It's carved like you've been seeing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Try it. The door.
Okay, it is open. But Baby Shark has not joined you yet, and neither have the Grey Boys.
They're dead. We must move on.
We can get new
He's
friends.
capable. I'm sure he'll be here soon. Right?
Right.
Anyone want some
maybe.
water? I mean, thirsty.
Sure.
I'm drinking from
Big swig.
I'm drinking from like the endless jug.
endless jug.
I pass it over.
Is it filtered?
Is good crisp magic water.
If you pour it through your shirt.
If you had a shirt.
All right, so we open the door
All right,
and step through.
and you see a finely furnished room.
Mm.
The other ones were like junky or minimal or anything like that. This one is extravagant.
What do I smell?
Extravagant.
Smells like death
Mm.
in this room. There's this unfavorable scent
Yeah.
that's going on in this room, and there's so many, way more rats than you think this should be. There's like 5 or 6 of them just scurrying around the walls and
Smell
stuff.
betrays the illusion
Yeah,
of-
there's bats hanging from the ceiling. The ceiling's about 12 feet high or so, with tapestries on the walls and fine carved wooden furniture and a bed filled with dirt.
Fine furnishings, dirt-filled bed, fancy looking, but it smells like death. And there's rodents everywhere.
Yeah.
Disgusting. We hire a maid.
Ursus, what can you tell me about these animals?
You just look at your common rats. I don't have speak with Aminal prepared, but Aminal speak with Aminal. I don't have that.
I can only speak with people prepared.
God dang.
Shit. Set everything on fire. Fuck it.
Yes, brother.
Cast fireball.
I'm gonna go and kind of like check the dirt on the bed, just kind of like rummage through it.
Okay. As you go over there, it looks loose in some areas, but like patted down, and there's like an impression in others. It looks like there's been routine someone sleeping here.
Interesting.
Are the animals
In the
like
dirt?
moving around, or
Yes.
like they like watching us?
The bats,
All the rats, the bats.
the rats look like they're just behaving rat-like, and the bats are also behaving
Bat-like.
rat-like. No, bat-like. The animals
like
don't
we're-
look suspicious
We're
at
dealing
all.
with someone who's got a thing for dirt.
Like a mole.
Is there any books?
It's come full circle.
Someone's gonna take one
I'm out.
fork
I'm
and
leaving.
ride it right into the ground. Here we go.
You see a potted plant.
Jesus.
Shrubs. No.
The shrub's been behind it the whole time.
His name was Rudy.
Have the bats done anything
remember what
to react to our
what-
presence, or they're just chilling?
They're just chilling 12 feet above you.
Ugh. Is there a bookshelf or anything else in this room?
Secret document.
There's really not any like books or anything. Everything looks looks a little girly. There's like a wardrobe, and there's dresses, and there's like a vanity.
Can I go through the wardrobe?
Is there like a door out of this room?
There is a door out of this
Okay.
room.
Goes to
and-
a ladder. Goes down.
No, there is another door out of this room. And what were you saying?
I like to search the vanity and the dresser. Just search those things.
You find very eloquent and extravagant women's clothing and makeup, hats, and veils, and all sorts of different kinds of gloves and stuff like that.
Interesting.
You strangely don't see any mirrors.
What does that mean?
It means she ugly.
Can I do a history check? Can I do a history check to see what that means?
Whatever I can do to match up my meta knowledge to this. Whatever's happening in game.
I do have the spell daylight.
All right.
Jeez.
So at this point, we'll say Baby Shark has caught up with you. Baby Shark has caught up with you.
Yeah.
Stop jumping, bro.
I thought I saw something
He's
fall.
tweaking over there.
Is it coming from the ceiling?
I don't know, man.
Is it coming from the ceiling?
Oh my god, they're in the walls.
Oh, they're everywhere. Ah.
All right.
God, you got me tweaking over here.
Aaron planned them to make this underground adventure more immersive.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. I exit this room.
As you go to leave, you will encounter. You know what? It's Kay. Kay is on the other side of the door. He was reaching for the door at the same time as you, and you open it, and there he
Kay's
is.
a woman. I kick him with a sword out. Who are you?
So you kick him with the sword out?
I pulled my sword and I kick him.
Okay. You kick him and you yell out, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
He's like, "Whoa. Rooster? Iron Rooster? Is that you? You're still alive? I thought your entire team got wiped out."
I ask who you are, not who I am.
It's me, Kay.
Special K?
Yes, your informant. Listen, I don't know what happened, but I hired another team after your team failed, and
Whoa, I'm still here. No failure.
I didn't know that.
Do we see them in the doorway?
Yeah, you see Iron
And we recognize
Rooster.
his voice in CK?
Yeah, y'all recognize all of this.
All right. Idiots, get in the room now.
I pick him up, pull him in the room.
Okay, he's
Shut
in the
door.
room.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Well, after I hired you, I don't know what happened with your female companion, but the town is under attack right now. And
Did she die in the attack?
no, she is the attack. I don't know.
No comment.
It's a goddamn Black Forest all over again.
We'll never live that one down.
Wait. You guys did the Black Forest? I've seen some fuck ups in my day. That takes cake. Very impressed.
No
Impressive fuck up.
We did a Black Forest. I don't know if you want to say
But
the Black.
I was able to use the Griffin's wing was completely incapacitated dealing with whatever was happening with her, and I used their absence to sneak in here so that I could confirm what's going on for myself. I haven't heard from y'all all day, so I tried to follow y'all into the mines, but it was filled with smoke. I couldn't follow y'all.
Yeah, it's the keep from anyone flanking us. It's a great maneuver.
Yep.
You don't want to be flanked, not in a cave.
So
I definitely don't want to be flanked in a cave.
I think we figured out what happened to missing miners.
What was it?
Grey boys, present
Grey boys.
yourself.
To me!
So all the gray boys like uncomfortably crowd around you.
Yeah. And
Here they are.
Oh God.
I put my hand on two of their heads and I'm just like, look at them.
They do anything.
Yeah.
I wink at him.
Oh,
They ate somebody.
that's horrific.
Yeah.
And y'all are keeping them around?
Well, she was the evil person who did this to them. I thought it's like, oh, it's a good way for her to go. She ate their will. They eat her body. It was gruesome. Very
Did
overkill.
anyone catch her name?
I will lose sleep tonight over it.
We can search their poo for a name tag later.
Wait, we still have body parts. You can speak with them.
Her name was
I could
the
do
Keen.
that.
Keen?
The Keen.
She has to have a mouth.
Oh yeah, the Keen, and then he was the Claw.
He was the claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, when Kay's not looking, like when he's looking in a different direction, I kind of turn my head and I'm like, Kay for tall. And I see if he reacts.
He does, but also when you turn your head, you'll notice. Oh shit!
Is your house haunted, Trey? Trey, is your house haunted? You should be real with me right now.
I mean, since you're asking directly, I can't lie to you.
Because of the curse.
So,
Night, everybody.
no.
If the lights were just to go out right now, I would turn this table off.
All right. As you turn your head, you will notice, only because you turned your head and you're looking in that direction, a woman standing in the room with you, and you yell out, "Keep her tall!" And he kind of like perks up and he's like, "Where did you hear that name?"
He's like, the jig is up. We know all about you and the Hellhound. Shakus!
I point my sword at him. Spell it, kerfuffle.
He starts to talk, but he gets interrupted by a woman's voice, and it's like, "Yes, that's right. That is the coward Kiefer Tall, who was uninitiated and cast out by his superior brother."
Exactly.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I look at her and I go, "Hey, baby."
Who the hell is that?
More support. What are those?
As y'all turn, y'all see a woman in a white dress with black flower pattern on it. She's wearing a black hat and a black veil on top of her. You can't see her face, and she's also wearing gloves.
But her body, like,
Oh yeah, you can tell she's got it.
Banging.
I cast seduce.
She
She's
casts
wearing
dummy
white gloves.
thick.
Sorry,
What?
she's wearing white gloves, not black
Gotcha.
gloves.
Oh,
Sorry.
good. All right. I was worried.
Clarification for all those who were confused.
Is it like
For all the fan artists out there, get it right.
Is it like long gloves, short gloves?
Oh,
Fingerless
you,
gloves.
You guys don't see any skin at all.
Bummer. Mysterious. Or religious.
Convenient.
Are you the hellhound?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Me
cool.
and my husband, the Flames. I am the hunger of the Hellhound. And Kay actually interrupts with these like, guys, I've dealt with her before. You probably want to get out.
Hold
of here.
on, Sutherland. Tell me more about these flames. His name is Kiefer, right?
I was trying to work it in, and you beat me to it.
We only have 24 hours to finish this, guys.
Tell me more about these flames. I'm interested.
Phone booth. Hi.
Are you asking? Who are you asking?
Her.
Her? Oh, she responds to you. Well, let me read down what I wrote down here.
Read down.
Let me read down what I wrote down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the summonton's coming out at him.
I like how every character uses the word y'all.
She says, all you need to know is that his will is unbreakable.
I feel like we've broken two people who have told us that before.
Everyone we run into seems pretty breakable.
That one guy we broke in half.
All right.
She says, don't listen to the coward Kiefer Tall over there. His brother is cast him out for a reason.
Question, does he pay more?
Who are you asking?
Her.
She doesn't respond.
Oh. So are you dating his brother? Is that what happened?
We are lovers in the deepest of senses.
And I point to Kiefer Tall and I'm like,
So butt
and
stuff.
you're jealous? Is there like a triangle thing going on? Oh, sorry, we lost.
Kiefer Tall is like
Curious Brian.
no, not at all. My brother has followed down a dark path, and I knew he was plotting something.
So you give him a little watchy-watchy?
This is Kiefer Tall, right?
This is Kiefer Tall talking. I knew he was plotting something, but if she's involved, then it's probably worse than I thought.
Sounds
So
like an
we need to smoke this bitch.
I would say you probably need to hurry. They may use this moment of chaos as a distraction to enact their final plan. I don't like.
Guys, team huddle.
Just one moment, please.
And I put my arms up like this. And I try to get shoulders, but I'm just getting waist.
I
Charles, can you
lift
hand
him
me
up
your
to my
monster
shoulder.
Guys,
Yeah, I'm in the huddle.
guys. All right. So we're just gonna fucking kill her, right?
Sure.
Is that the right thing to do? I'm not sure.
I'm still confused.
Let's just get the
is
Grey
Kiefer
Boys
Tall bad
here.
guy now, or was there a cross, or I'm not sure.
I feel like
I feel like he's signing paychecks, so he's the one who gets.
Yeah.
But I mean, in our line of work, double cross, triple cross. I feel like I'm expecting one,
right.
so I'm not sure which side he's on just yet.
He doesn't look that strong. I feel like we can kill him.
Yeah,
too.
but that's one of those things where he's like not really strong, but then like he does a thing where he like goes Super Saiyan. And
Yeah,
then
we
he is
can't
really
even
strong.
see his face. He's wearing leather mask.
He takes it off.
Well, I trust him now.
I trust him fully.
Only man wearing mask would lie.
Honestly, I think it's just
He can kind of unless you're like whisper. He can kind of hear
it's a
y'all.
stage whisper.
Okay.
I think it's just brother sister kinky sex thing.
What?
Oh.
I completely missed that part. Yeah.
He wear a leather mask. He watch them too. He's get jealous.
Why is it
Why is it always cannibalism and incest with you?
No. The brothers aren't doing anything, but they share a
How
woman.
long have you spent down here?
It's been too long. All I had was Chadwick to talk to, and he was the worst.
I understand.
Kiefer Tall interjects. He's like,
Oh my God, how'd you get in the huddle?
Whoa.
he says, no, listen, you guys, I've been trying to stop this from happening. And he takes off his mask, and it turns out he's a half elf.
Disgusting.
Yes. I have to hide my identity because
Your knife ear is gross. You're disgusting.
No, I had to hide my identity because the Griffin's wing is familiar with what my brother looks like, and we are identical.
Oh. I snap a picture for reference later.
You guys ever play prank on what's it? Feels of
Hunger. The hunger.
Keen of Hellhound. What
What was your
What's her
question?
name?
What was your question?
Do you ever do you do the Houdini?
Listen, guys.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I recommend everyone go look up the movie.
No.
That's assault, brother.
Listen.
All right.
He says,
It's even better because they're identical.
Kiefer Tall says, listen, I will hold her off, but you guys need to rush to the end of this. There's probably not much time left.
Okay.
And what are we to kill the?
It will
Flames
likely take
go
all
on?
of you to bring him down.
Well, Keith, I give you a parting gift. I turn and cast Sacred Flame on her.
Okay. What does that do?
Warms her up.
Does a 21 hit?
21?
22, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can't math.
23.
you know what? It does.
23.
25. You tell me when it's enough.
You just tell me when to stop.
I forgot to add my I don't want to get hit.
No, I do want to hit.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, that number.
She takes.
All of it.
She's gonna take 2d8
Mhm.
plus my wisdom mod.
Oh,
Plus
for real?
the damage. Yeah, the cleric.
Nice.
So 15 radiant damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then I run out the door.
all right. So you cast that and you run out the door. And after she gets hit by it, she's stunned for a minute. And then she jumps and then lands on the ceiling, and all the bats scatter. And the entire room is filled with like flocking bats that don't have an exit to go to until they see your open door.
I'm running with him like a Batman.
All of y'all are just
Running with the
surrounded by
bats.
bats, and Kiefer Tall, she starts running at Kiefer Tall, and he starts running at her, and he yells back, "Get out of there! Stop the flames!"
I do
And we run.
what I can do best for the Grey Boys. I give them a warrior's death. I say, Grey Boys, attack her! And then I follow Iron Rooster.
All right.
The party follows down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
rush out.
All right.
I also follow.
All right, y'all rush out.
Everybody
Everybody
had a
leaves.
box full of stuff. Damn it.
Gotcha.
Okay, anyway, it's fine.
As y'all rush out, you hear her say, "Dregs, kill yourselves," and then the door closes for some reason.
The door was a drag.
Close that door first.
The doorway was a drag.
I use thaumaturgy. Grey boys, kill her. Grey boys, don't listen to her ever again. It's booming.
All right. And
Hopefully that helped.
We'll never
guys
know
are-
what happened.
you guys are running with a crowd of bats, and they're all like, high-fiving you as you go. So
Yeah.
I'm putting on a cowl. Where are they?
and that is where
I'm batting them out of the way.
all right.
Shut up, Charles.
And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Nice.
That was fun.
All righty.
That was a
So,
good
good. I'm glad.
we have
Any fan mail?
Oh, girl, we got fan mail like you wouldn't believe.
Let's read it immediately.
days.
This is from our friend Doug in Florence,
What up,
Alabama.
Doug?
Where are you from? Florence, Alabama, baby. Hey guys, I'm trying to play D&D with y'all. With y'all when you come through. I got beer and pizza. And he has no favorite character, but he loves us all. Oh, sweet. So we're going to road trip it up to Florence and get some beer and pizza.
I think there's a Ren Fair happening soon.
Yes.
So I think it's in the summer.
Is that like a bird watching fair?
God damn it. No, you're going to sit
Just
here and
one
watch
bird,
Trey's
though.
daughter.
just the one.
The whole state goes to watch that one bird.
Thanks for the offer. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks,
bro.
Oh, dude, that'd be a great special episode at Ren Fair.
Also, we're in the middle of a giveaway right now.
Ooh, girl, we are.
So we've got a great Elder Dice package. We've got some
Dice
Graves
trays.
Tabletop Gaming trays coming.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you check our social media to get your entries in and for a chance to win.
Yep. The links are all there. Just go to our Instagram and click on our link, and you'll be there. Sign up.
Get all of your stuff in. Get
Yeah.
your entries in.
Get them in.
Also, we'd love to thank our higher level patrons. We've got Sierra Jones, Rachel Lindley, and Tarken Davis. Thank you
What
guys
up?
so much for your continuing
you.
contribution. And we'd also like to thank the rest of our patrons. You guys help make this possible and more enjoyable for us. So we, in turn, can hopefully make it more enjoyable for you. If you'd like to join the ranks of our patrons, go to patreon.bardsnobles.com. If you want to rock some Bards Nobles swag, check out shop.bardsnobles.com for your snatchels, t-shirts, phone cases. We haven't said snatchel in a while, so I want to throw that in there.
Yep. Missed a couple of episodes with it.
Yeah, we did.
Our audience couldn't stand
They
it.
could have bought a snatchel, but they just didn't know.
Now you know, so go make it happen.
Now
Thank
go buy a
you
snatchel.
guys for
Thank you
listening.
guys so much for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.